Okay. Um, so it looks like we have a handful, one or two people on. So I know a bunch of you guys do this in the replay right before you go to bed. So I am going to get started. First off, exciting news. Excuse me. The website is back up and running again. I was able to switch everything over. Well, everything, most of it. So the space allowed me to adjust and update the new Lemuria program, or the 4-week program that I'm going to be sharing, that is using the Lemurian activations that you guys have been getting a taste of over some over the light pool ceremony, right? You've been getting those tastes of well, not all, but a handful of these powerful activations and downloads and some of the healings. And I'm really excited because they had me shift a few things. They actually added, they wanted to seal the 4-week journey together with a crystalline DNA activation to really crystallize, seal, and really step in. So if you have been waiting, I have gotten one or two, actually a little bit more than that, but people reaching out saying, did I miss the deadline? No, no, no. I pushed it back into starting the first week of February to give first to give myself time because I had to move everything over, and to also give space for everyone else as well. So you can sign up. We have the 1, all 2, 4, and 6 payment options because I really want this to be accessible for everybody. So you can join for, I think the 6 payment option lets you do it for like 37 something, which is not bad at all. So what we're going to be doing for that, for those of you who don't know, while I'm waiting for people to join us, is the focus. There's been some confusion too, and this is partially on my end, that the journey to Lemuria is going to take you to Lemuria. Yes and no. The real focus and how they wanted me to really clarify this so everybody understood really what we're going to be doing over the 4 weeks is it's to awaken, activate, and align you with this new Lemurian, this new Aquarian, this new beloved paradigm energy we're moving into, to really support you. To be completely transparent, this is actually like a level 1 for my training. You do not have to ever do the training. Either I'm thinking it might be where I attune people to some of these and really give them the tools. But this is that first step for everyone to really sink you into that energy. So we're going to be doing a lot of connecting you to your soul's purpose, healing all the connections and your relationships with the spirit guides, guardians, your ancestor, your web grid. Actually, that is a bonus going on right now, is the whole web grid activation little mini masterclass that goes with it, where I really go in and explain a lot of it and really clean up and really strengthen those bonds for you guys to your web grid, and talk about how to really work with your web grid, because I connect you guys, but you can really go even deeper. And that's so we connect you to your soul's purpose in this new order, in this new collective movement that we're doing, really clarify it for you, help support that for you. Then the next week, we really start going into connecting you back and starting to heal and connect you into your body, because it's not about being out of your body moving forward. It's about being integrated. If you guys haven't caught that, it's really about being integrated in this human experience and expansive spiritual awakening, right? We don't want to leave our body. We don't want to always be traveling. We don't want to always, be trying to ascend out. That's not the point of why we're here. We're not here to collectively expand and leave our bodies. We talk about this in week 2 of why. Well, why are we even saying that, right? But it's really about healing and integrating that energy, right? Yes, Amanda says Age of Aquarius is going to be beautiful. Yeah, it is. And I know a lot of people have, you know, have really talked about, oh, we're transcending up, we're going into this other plane, which is awesome. And yes, but it creates that so many people are trying to have this dichotomy of leaving their bodies, of wanting to get out of this. We're working so we don't have to be here. And that's not what it's actually about. It really is about integrating and healing this beautiful gift of a human experience, which we, like I said, we talk about it in the 4 weeks, but that's part of it. That's part of why, whatever tradition you come from, we came here was to have this amazing, beautiful experience, right? So we really work with healing, a lot of that, healing physical heart wounds, emotions, our connections to them. I'm bringing all my tools and guides for these 4 weeks. We're doing allergy healings. We're doing all of these kind of healings, but a lot more. My Rooted to Rise ladies can tell you when I get on a healing roll, I give you a lot of healing stuff. Jen, we can do these in any order, correct? Yes. Vanita, yes, you can do these days in any order at any time you want. Totally. Don't worry about if you missed yesterday. They actually really pair really well. You can do today or yesterday in either order. So yeah, and then week 3, I bring in a tool you guys haven't, but I love this tool, and it's called the Lemurian Vortex, which calls all your soul's parts back in. And we really start healing not just the physical body, right, with all that, but the soul, and reintegrating the soul. And then week 4, we bring in all of the activations. There's a 5-part activation series. The soul, the light body, the third eye, right? We're activating all this. Your crystalline DNA activation will all be on that last week to really kind of supercharge that whole integrated energy field, so that, this could be much longer, but for those 4 weeks you have it. Being outside of your body is not comfortable, especially when you can't control it. Yes. Amanda makes a really good point that staying outside of your body, or working to travel a lot, it has its positive and its negatives. If you're doing it all the time, it depends on how you're doing it, first off, though. But if you're doing it all the time, it's very exhausting and taxing on your being. And not just that, but this is actually when we go to tier 2 in what's in the spiral dynamics. They talk about tier 1. We're all in tier 1 now. We are, as a collective, that Age of Aquarius is moving us to tier 2. It's this next step where we become integrated with, so this all, we are one, yes, but at the same time, we acknowledge, right, that others are suffering, and what do we have to do? Things like that. So we're all learning, we're all growing. So, okay, let us dive into tonight, and I won't be very long, but tonight, the energy of night 9, night 9, is the energy of golden light. It is the energy of, it's the Virgo. So this corresponds to September in the 12 nights, right? And the energy here is the energy of Virgo. So creating plans, it's actually very, like I did a lot of work today. So creating order and structure and plans, but also welcoming the beautiful golden light, joy of source into you, right? Yesterday, right, we that luck, wishing it was the new year, right? And so tonight we're bringing in that golden light. Okay, so let us, I think we have enough people kind of joining us, a handful of y'all joining. So my phone's doing some weird things. It just completely hopped out of the live. Okay. So, who knows? Okay. Breathing here. So I'm going to clear our energy, divine love and light. We're going to run a sacred light purification, sacred light Ophan and contract healing, a sacred light entity, portal, and implant clearing now. Create or change it. I'm actually going to turn. So I'm not looking at comments while I'm trying to do this. Distracts me very easily. Okay. Breathing in here. Let's ask our permissions, connect into our web grid. So we ask permissions of the very ground we sit upon tonight. We ask permissions of the original benevolent land stewards of this land. We ask permissions and we connect into our entire web grid now. Ask permissions of the earth, the ascended earth, air, ascended air, fire, ascended fire, water, ascended water. Just supporting you guys, connecting into your web grid. I'm not going through the whole thing tonight. Just breathing into your heart while I run this energy for everyone, helping just ground you into that. Breathing, connecting into your heart, feeling that grounded and expansive energy where you are at that center, feeling that entire web grid around and supporting you, crystallized, your unique grid. I'm going to welcome in the energy. Well, actually, I'm going to do this first. Okay, I'm going to call in Fill with Light now just to help clear, right? This alignment has a lot built into it. Just to clear our energy and have that light start expanding so that we're in a beautiful place to receive the energy of the Primal Source Golden Dragon. So, calling that in now with such gratitude. Calling Fill with Light. This is one of my alignments that I have. Part of my Penumbra Awakening series. All right. Stay in your heart no matter what happens. Okay, listen here, guys. Labels. Creatures of their own. Just breathing, sinking right into your heart, letting this energy run. We now, with open hearts, welcome in the healing energy of the golden primal source dragon. Ambassador, protector, and envoy, we ask your blessings. We also ask your permissions in great respect to receive your blessings and your medicine tonight. Welcoming that energy in now. Welcoming the beautiful flow of that golden energy of primal source. Filling every cell of your being with glittery golden light. Filling your entire grid system. Breathing here, integrating. Let's anchor this beautiful light into every cell of your being. So anchoring it into your bones, your bone marrow, your cells, every cell of your being, your energetic body, your entire web grid system. Beautiful. In the 12th dimensional grid system now. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling out. When you're ready, open your eyes, and I'd love to hear your experience tonight.